Hello there. Welcome to Fireside Chats with Dr. Dorothy. You know, I think it's really important to recognize excellence when it occurs because it has to be earned. It's not just a given. And one of the things that I found out recently is that the Center for Academic Success Schools has been designated a Purple Star school. It's a relatively new program, just 2 or 3, 4 years in the making, by Department of Education and the Arizona State Board of Education, where they have certain criteria required for a school to be designated a Purple Star school. So why is the Center for Academic Success part of that distinction? It is a program that there are certain standards and criteria that have to be met that makes it easier transition for military families and their children when they come into a new community. They can look for a Purple Star school and know that there has been a training program for the staff. They have a designated, oftentimes they'll have a board member who is a military active duty or retired patriot and know the challenges firsthand that their children may have in being connected and disconnected and transitioned on a regular basis. So they have training and support. They often will have a liaison who has been through the training program, who specifically works with military families and is trained in some of the unique challenges of these families and their children. They'll have like a student liaison who is a military brat, so to speak. I've never liked that term because I generally find military kids to be very flexible. They know how to meet people because they're constantly having to meet new people. And like our 2 sons, Trey and David, they greatly benefited from, even though it was difficult at times, particularly after they became teens and their colleagues and their friends meant so much more, they were more significant in their lives. There were some difficult times in transition, but overall, they had to learn to be resilient and flexible and how to meet people. So today they can sit and talk with anybody, on multiple subjects because of their life experience growing up as a military child. So when a school is designated Purple Star, they should be saluted, they should be celebrated. When we first came to Arizona, and I met Veda Phelps, who is the director of all of the Center for Academic Success Schools here locally, as well as in Douglas. She has K through 12 in both locations. And she had a vision, without vision people perish. But Veda had a vision for how she wanted these schools to serve the students, to be student-centered, and to feel cared for in a smaller environment than is basically available in the district schools here. So, we kept our numbers. I was principal at Cass High School for 5 years when we first came here. And Veda had cast the vision, which a good leader does. And today they are living into high standards and, getting awarded Teacher of the Year. We received a national award when I was there for our Brown Canyon Ranch project-based learning, hands-on learning. I had students who said I would not have graduated high school had it not been for that program where they could see the application of why they needed to know something. And so, Purple Star, a salute to you, Veda, and all of the CAS administrators and leaders who have carried your vision forward, to the point that you are now a Purple Star school, and military families who are new to the area are researching coming here. I can guarantee you that they care about military students, they care about the unique challenges for military families, and they have put in the preparation to meet the standards to now be a Purple Star school. So we celebrate that here in Sierra Vista. I celebrate that as a former principal of Cass High School. Take time to celebrate those special moments, special designations, rewards, and awards that come your way from vision, hard work, fulfilling the vision, knowing what your goals are, taking action to make it happen. A salute. Purple Star School, Center for Academic Success. Cheers. I'll see you next week.